So, before the year is over, here are some of the games that we're hoping to expect or are expecting for next year in 2026. What's going on, everyone? Wolfson here, back here for another video, and today we're going to discuss some of the games that we are expecting to receive next year in 2026. As I saw this list from Culture Craves, shout out to them, or Culture Crave. Sorry, guys, I'm sorry for butchering. Shout out to Culture Crave for always being on top of these type of stuff. I looked over to their account and they showed like a post of some of the games that have been announced that they're planning to be released next year. I'm like, that's very, very good. And some of these games is like, oh my God, I might actually go back to gaming all around. Like, based on at least on all the games that I'm seeing right now, it's like, oh my God, it's not just me playing Pokemon all the time. No, there's actually a couple of other games that I'm like, yeah, I'm coming back to the PlayStation 5 again. And then luckily we get to be able to play through it here and stream it, or better just record it so I can like later post it on the channel. Who knows what we can do about it, but there's just so many things that's happening next year and I cannot wait. So we're going to go ahead and dive into it. Make sure to like and subscribe for your weekly videos. And don't forget to comment down below on every video that I make. I always encourage everybody to like comment down below. More than having likes or dislikes, I really don't care. I care about more than about the community. I want to engage with you guys. Tell me more about you guys. Tell me what the stuff that you like, you don't like, and tell me what things that you wish I could talk about more thoroughly about it. And I'm all about it. I'm from a podcaster. I'm all about talking about these sort of things. So guys, just comment down below and don't forget to subscribe as always. So without further ado, let's get diving into it, or let's dive into it. I don't know what's wrong with me and my word. Anyways, here are some of the posts that Culture Crave did, and they titled it, this was yesterday. I noticed it today. So they say it was 40 video games that are releasing next year in 2026. Now, there is a disclaimer in here. The disclaimer itself says, asterisk or orange star is said to be expected for 2026. While the purple asterisk or star says it's tentative. We're expecting these games to be next year, but it's not confirmed that it is coming next year. But we're tentative that these games are coming on next year. So that's what the disclaimer out of it. Just keep in mind on it when I mention it. So first things first, coming up in 2026 overall, Fable. I remember when they announced it on the Xbox showcase, everybody just lost their mind. I think it wasn't this year. Was it this year? I think it was more like last year's Xbox showcase that they announced like all the nostalgia games. There wasn't any new games other than just like sequels to all franchises, that reviving all franchises. That's basically what they did. So we're turning up a Fable. It says that it's coming next year. It's scheduled to next year. And so as the most infamous game, but I think this will probably be game of the year, Grand Theft Auto 6, which is gonna be back in Vice City, and it's gonna have like everything that Miami does, like the Florida Man stories and some of the wildest stuff. Like, I'm not gonna play this game. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto since number 4 came out in the PlayStation 3. I didn't play 5 at all. I could care less. I think like somehow I outgrew it. It was just a lot for me, and I was just like, I'm done with it. I wish I could have actually like come back again and just like and say like, oh yeah, I can't wait for Vice City to be back as number 6. The graphics itself looks amazing, like for a Grand Theft Auto game, and the storyline looks intriguing. Like there's gonna be 2 main characters overall for the male and female protagonists. I'm just not that crazy, but I know, and I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be a game. If Rockstar did this game right, it's gonna be game of the year, 100%. Again, I'm speaking from an unbiased opinion, not doing this on a biased opinion. All right, like I said, I haven't played Grand Theft Auto since 4, but the popularity and the fandom of Grand Theft Auto is like enormous. So I can see this game being Game of the Year next year for sure. Marvel's Wolverine. I've seen some. I'm not too convinced about it. They didn't do very well with Marvel's Avengers. They did do well with Spider-Man, I think, but I think it's a different companies. I don't know. I don't remember. I know Spider-Man was just a success. So I don't know if Wolverine will be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a hit for it. So it could be not. Invincible BS. I think that's like the fighting game for the Invincible franchise. Haven't heard of it or haven't seen any trailers for that matter. Could be interesting. I don't know. I'm not that big of a fighter game either. Oh, 007 First Light. This is gonna be the first James Bond game movie in a long time. I don't remember what was the last time there was a James Bond game. So this could be very interesting game. Halloween the game. Sure. I guess this is like by the people who brought Day by Daylight. I know our friend Mr. Angry Troll will love to play this game. Shout out to him. He will probably stream it. So I could care less, but I know he will be onto it for sure. Resident Evil Requiem, also Resident Evil number 9. Oh, I'm so excited for this. The gameplay. I don't know if you guys seen it, but the gameplay and the trailer and the story that continues on is just amazing with this beautiful RE engine that they install. I think that game is gonna be phenomenal, and I really cannot wait to play it here. And absolutely, I'm gonna record myself with all the interactions and whatnot. It's gonna be a good game for sure. Star Wars Zero Company. Probably I've seen it, probably I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. I don't have much faith in the Star Wars franchise in the video game aspect, other than the Star Wars Jedi. That franchise, they're doing a great job out of it. So anything outside of that, I was like, well, we'll see. Marvel's 1943, The Rise of Hydra. I've only seen one trailer from that one time. There was that Black Panther going with that Captain America. I honestly don't know anything more than just that. And if you guys know more about these other games that have mentioned so far, let me know in the comments down below if you think that it's gonna be good or bad or whatever, Halo Campaign Evolved. This one was very left field. I did not expect Halo to come back again. I thought it was gonna be a sequel, but then when I saw the trailer overall, it basically said it's available for PlayStation 5, which is like they broke it. They did it. They managed to have Gears of War for PlayStation because I just got the remake of it. Now they added an official remake, like a completely brand new story. Well, not brand new, so the same story, but a whole different graphics, beautiful graphics on the PlayStation 5. They did it. No more console wars. So they say. It's no more console wars against Xbox and PlayStation. Now it's just Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. People sleep on Nintendo. Nintendo will somehow reign supreme in all this somehow. But I am excited. I saw the trailer and I was just blown away. And obviously, it's just the same story, only like visually looked amazing. So obviously, I'm gonna purchase it. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna love it. And that's just that, obviously. So we're gonna record that one too. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I mean, I'm surprised that this franchise overall for the Lego franchise is still carrying on and people still buy these games. It's cool, so I guess it's still gonna continue in life. Neo Free. I've seen some of the trailers. Fire, dope. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I was never into that franchise, never got involved in that franchise, so I really don't care much about it. But I can see some of the gameplays that are shown on the trailers. It's like, okay, this is gonna be a good game, and it's releasing next year, so it's like, oh, well, even better. Mario Tennis Fever. I really don't care much about the Mario franchise other than the Mario Party games. That's arguably the only Mario Party that I love. The best Mario game I've ever played was the Super Mario 64, and to this day, that's the only Mario I've ever want to play, and that's that. But I'm pretty sure everybody who's into Mario is into the Nintendo. This is a home run for Nintendo overall. High on Life 2. I don't know about this game, but based on the title itself and how the font of it, it's a horror game, I will assume. And yeah, we're not doing horror. I'm not recording myself to getting scared out of this. This is more, and for Mr. Angry Troll. Sorrows. I saw the game. I saw the trailer. I saw some of the gameplay. Looks interesting. Looks good. It reminds me of this game, The Returnal. I think it was the one with the lady that she crashes and she comes back into this weird land. That's how it looks like. It looks like that level of difficulty. Not really interested. It looks visually amazing, but not something that I want. Backyard Sports Untitled video game. So apparently, backyard sports are coming back, and let me tell you, it's definitely one of those fun games. 100%. You play that with any homeboys of yours, you're gonna have a great time. I just don't know if it's confirmed that's coming, but apparently there's no asterisk or star on it. It's so I assume that it's coming next year. Beast of Reincarnation. Now this is the other game that Game Freak apparently has been working for years, and it's been working for the PlayStation 5. It's not a Pokemon game. Yeah, Game Freak developed its own IP address, its own original IP address of this game, Beast of Reincarnation. Based off of what the trailer looks like, it looks very interesting. Visually looks amazing. The graphics are just like next level type of stuff. The biggest complaint about people are saying about this game is like, Game Freak, if you can manage to do a game like this, why do you have ass on any of the Pokemon main games? Or there's a lot of hate happening with Legends ZA recently, and there's a lot of hate with Scarlet Violet. They say like, how is it that you can make such a magnificent game like that, at least visually and amazing? Why is it that you focus on that and on the Pokemon games here, it feels like it's half-assed? There's like bugs, there's glitches, designs are just lazy altogether. You can't do certain things. It's like I sympathize with the community. Yes, why can you make something like that's good? However, I do not want Game Freak to make Pokemon like that level of realism. I'd rather just make it into that Nintendo anime game style illustration. Like, no, don't change it. Like, yes, you can make it better how they did with Legend ZA. Like, it visually looks amazing, the designs of it. But I understand why you guys continue to be this lazy. I don't know, but I am definitely interested in playing this game, and definitely gonna record it, so we can watch my reactions to it and probably voice act overall. I'm definitely gonna do some voice acting on some of these. Blood of Dawnwalker, don't know what it is. I'm not gonna lie, never heard of it. Game, if it's slated for next year or no. Gears of War E-Day, 100% I'm getting this game, and I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna react on it. We're gonna play it, work through, and we're gonna record it for sure. This is gonna be a nice game. Oh yeah, I cannot wait. It's the prequel to the original game, Gears of War series. So Gears of War E-Day, it's when E-Day really happened, and how it happened, and how people started to adapt to it. So it's gonna be an interesting storyline. They haven't explored this much other than the books, and even though in the books they only put bits and pieces and flashbacks, they didn't explore much of it. So I'm really excited for this. Scott Pilgrim EX, I don't care, honestly. Game of Thrones, War for Westeros. Again, another game that I really don't care. Even though I like the series, it's just like, okay, cool. Marvel Token Fighting Souls. I have no idea what that is. This is the first time I'm hearing it, and I'm not expecting much from Marvel either. So, okay, cool. I guess it's a fighting game, but I'm not expecting much. The Dusk Bloods. Based on the name itself, I feel like that's like a vampire-like video game. I've never heard of it, never seen any of the. So, okay. Forza Horizon 6. Sure, everybody likes Forza who's into racing speed, that genre itself. So I can see how people are like excited for this one. Paranormal Activity Threshold. It says that it's expected to be released next year, and the reason why it's because I've seen the recent trailer, I've seen some of the images, and like the gameplay itself, it's like a first person, and you're doing some reaction stuff, and like, oh my god, it looks very scary. Again, Mr. Angry Troll is definitely gonna be playing this game for sure. Um, they say it's expected to be next year, but it's not. There's no confirmation, or even they did say that it's coming on next year. It's not even a confirmed date or any other of that stuff. Pokemon Champions, yes, it's definitely coming next year. They already announced that it's definitely releasing by the end of winter, and then when it comes to like these type of game releases and quarters, they say by the end of winter usually means the end of winter, and that's February, so it's 2026. So I'm excited for this one. I'm getting all my Pokemons beefed up and ready so I can play this, because you can play it on any platform like the Switch or in your mobile phone. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be cool to play this. It's gonna be also interesting to play this. I wonder how they're gonna, they say that you can change your Pokemon's nature and stats, increase and all that stuff. So that's very intriguing. I just don't know how the outcome is. It gonna be mostly online playing? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. I'm very indifferent when it comes to online. When I play the Royal ZA battles online to get the Green Ninja Knight, I'm not gonna lie, it was fun for the first hour. So I was like, all right, cool. I see what they try to do, but I really don't know how this is gonna work. But we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely gonna play it. Gen 10 Pokemon asterisk. Yes, please put asterisk, because yes, next year is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon altogether, since the first original game released, Red and Blue or Red and Green. It was released back in 1996. So next year, we are to expect that it's gonna be another, anniversary. They're gonna go all nuts. The 30th anniversary, there's gonna be multiple announcements on Pokemon Day in February. They're gonna announce for sure, like Pokemon Generation 10. Allegedly, the leaks say that's gonna be called Wind and Waves. We don't know, but I am excited to play it. Let's see how it goes. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. So they actually made a remake of this game. I play a little bit. I didn't care much. So like, I guess a lot of fans will play it, but they're like, whatever. Reanimal, never heard of it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a very gory, or it's Onimusha, Way of the Sword. I'm actually very intrigued to playing this game. I don't know. They haven't announced the release date yet, but they say that's gonna be next year. So I am kind of curious about playing this game, and I might actually like purchase it. See, I've seen some of the gameplays, the trailers itself. They're like, all right, this is something that I could get behind it. I don't know how much will I invest on it, but it's definitely something. Crimson Desert or Desert. I don't know much about this. Honestly, I have never heard of it. It's the first time. Pragmata. This is a game that it's been announced for years. We only watched a trailer of it. We recently got a trailer not too long ago. Again, something that I like. I like what it's going for. I don't think I'm gonna play it. I'm not that excited for it. It looks very interesting, but at least if I see some more gameplay, maybe it'll convince me otherwise. But we'll see. Directive 8020. Based on it, looks like it's a scary one. I'm not into it, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. I don't know much about this game. Code Vein 2. I think I know about this game, of the original, the first game. So the fact that they released a sequel, that was like, all right, cool. I don't remember much, but okay, sure. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Sure, I guess. Phantom Blade Zero. This one is supposedly expected to be released next year. We don't know if that's true, but it is expected. I mean, after the last trailer, oh my god, it definitely made me like, okay, I want to play this game for sure. The graphics, the gameplay itself. We talked about it on a very, very previous episode of the a Wolf of Geek's Clothing. I think we talked about it last year. That's how, or actually at the beginning of this year. to be honest, yeah, at the beginning of this year we talked about it. Since then, we haven't heard much about it, but they say that it was slated for next year, so hopefully we can have more information about this game. Mouse PI for Hire. I guess it's one of those, 2D games. I guess I don't know. Haven't heard for it. I doubt it's a Disney game because otherwise I would say Mickey Mouse PI for Hire. Yeah. So, Fire Emblem. It's one of those RPG MMO. Well, it's not MMO. It's an RPG games. Fire Emblem. It's one of those good games out there. Never got into it, but there's a fan for it, so people liked it. So I guess people are really excited for it. Tides of Annihilation. I saw it was supposed. It's tentative for it to be next year, but it's not confirmed. It can be next year or it can be at 2027. I saw some of the trailers. I'm okay about it. I was like, oh, at first it caught me, and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend like 40, 50, 60 hours of it into it. If it didn't cut me like it got me on Pokemon, I don't think this is a game that I'm gonna invest that much. And then lastly, we got Yoshi's Mystery Book that's gonna be released next year for the Nintendo Switch 2. Yoshi, I haven't played Yoshi since Yoshi 64, so the fact that they're bringing back like another one for Switch 2, it's gonna be cool. I don't know if I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna be too busy playing all the other games, honestly. And also, I'm getting Metroid Prime Beyond 4, and I'm getting Hyrule Warriors. That's coming it's coming next week. Wow, look at that. So I don't know. I'm not gonna have enough time to play for a lot of games. So, but in the meantime, yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. These are like literally all the games that are expected. Next year is gonna be a very powerful year of video games. This is gonna be like a lot that's gonna be dropping. And I feel like the majority of them are like bangers. They're gonna be like top notch level stuff. Out of all these, I feel like the only one that's gonna be game of the year. Here are the competitors. Here are the ones: Fable, Grand Theft Auto 6, Resident Evil Requiem. If they did it correctly, if they did it right, it might be, and possibly, Beast of Reincarnation with either E-Day or Mario Tennis or some Nintendo. They always gotta put a Nintendo in all this just to make it fair. I doubt they're gonna put Halo in it because like Halo, they won awards many times ago. How many times are you gonna remake the same game over and over with better graphics? No, they're gonna put it. But I am excited to play a lot of these games. For sure. I'm excited to play Resident Evil, Halo, Gears of War, Beast of Reincarnation, Phantom Zero, and of course the 2 Pokemon games, Champions and Gen 10, and any other Pokemon games that might be released next year or potentially be released. So we will know. We'll see how this goes. But guys, out of all the lists that we mentioned here, let me know in the comments down below which games you're actually excited to play. And if you can give me more information on the other games that we talk about that we don't know about, let me know in the comments down below. And guys, that's pretty much it. We're gonna wrap this up, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully I get to see you guys in the next video. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.